in Louisiana, y'all tap.
Air it out, man. Y'all gotta get me on the podcast.
Air it out podcast, Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey man,
Air it out podcast. Check it out, my nigga. Audio, check it out. Fuck with him. Like, fuck with me.
Yo, what's up? This is your main man, Slink Johnson, tapping in with you one time for the one time. And right now, you watching the Air It Out podcast, man.
So look, you actually beat a murder charge early on in your career. How did facing those serious cases change the way you move? And did it make you smarter or more cautious, or did it just like come with the territory? Do you feel like it just come with the territory?
I feel like that shit just come with the territory. I beat that shit. The police came with allegations trying to say a nigga murdered somebody, but I beat it. So I ain't really trying to.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fuck with that shit, cause like, you know, statute of limitation, all this shit, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So look, there's been a lot of talk about snitching due to a lot of high profile cases being in the media. When you see people taking plea deals, quote unquote what some would call telling, like in the YSL situation, what's your take on it? Is no snitching still an absolute rule for you? Or how do you feel about fans labeling who's a snitch and who's not on the internet?
Man, it's definitely still a rule with me because I come from the streets. But they got to understand the internet is not the streets, and the new generation don't give a fuck about our old law. They do not give a fuck about that shit. So that's when you get that understood right there. And with the plea deal and all that, it's so many different forms and ways to snitch. But I wasn't in them niggas' situation, so I don't know. I never been a part of no shit to where I had to take a plea deal in no RICO case. I don't know how that RICO shit go from the feds to the state. I fought my charge by myself. I had a file partner, but we didn't tell on each other. We made it out. So I convinced y'all, like, for me, I tell y'all not to snitch. That's just from me. But this new generation, they don't believe in that shit. They don't give a fuck if a nigga rat. They still gonna bump his music. He still gonna fuck all the hoes we fucking. He gonna ooh. And it's like so many snitches amongst the people that we don't even know about. So it's like you gotta deal with them anyway, cause you never know who is a snitch or whatever, and you never know what someone would do until they in the same situation. So I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah, cause that's true. Cause sometimes you might be sitting right across from a snitch, and it might be interviewing you. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Real talk. So
Yeah.
I mean, of course, nigga got to do business with them, just like you don't know who all is on the rainbow side and shit.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Until that shit be presented or come out. So, man, I ain't doing no street shit around no niggas. Period. Fuck the streets. That's coming from me. Fuck that shit.
I'm with you on
I
that.
ain't doing no street shit. I'm out here trying to live my life, give me some money for my kids, provide for my side. That's it.
Right.
So I ain't even gotta worry about that shit. You know, as long as I'm staying out the way and I'm by myself with my own shit, I can't tell on myself. So fuck.
Let me ask you something. If NBA Youngboy reached out and he wanted to work with you, would you consider, or is that a no-go because of the Baton Rouge politics?
He reached out to me before he went to jail. You feel me? And we talked, we had shit in the dirt, and we talked about buku shit. He told me, like, I ain't never hated on you. I ain't never turned you down on the song. So I'm like, I ain't, you know, I'm like, I ain't never asked for one neither though.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, since we talking about it, what up?
Yeah.
Cause I do a song with him, man. I ain't got no fucking problem. Ain't no blood ever been shed with me and him or no shit. It's just like the same shit with Baton Rouge, bro. If you got a nigga, this how it's just a Baton Rouge mentality. It might be the same thing with Shreveport too. If you got a partner that don't like a nigga, one nigga out they clique is down there like, is fuck they whole clique. They feel like fuck y'all whole clique. They riding with their partner. Cause they loyalty lies with that nigga that's on side them. You feel me?
It's like that with a lot of people, but in my belief, I don't let nobody bully me into not liking nobody.
But it depends on, see, if you in a gang or a clique or some shit like that, it'd be different.
I'ma
Like
say,
say if you was with the Bloods,
yeah,
you feel me? If you was in the Bloods, just because you believe in this blood shit or this and that, and your partner or your hood beefing with this side, you gotta, no matter if you grew up or one of your cousins stay over there, you gotta roll with majority of what's around you, or you gonna get outnumbered, you gonna get DP'd, all kind of shit. And not saying that pertain to me, I'm just using that as an example. Like it's different strokes for different folks.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think it kind of depends on your rank.
Yeah, your rank or what you labeled as in life. Like
That too,
for
for
this,
sure.
the blogger niggas, y'all one man, y'all could be one man army or whatever. Like y'all ain't got no gang behind you or no shit like, bitch, you know you gotta get on there and this dude for me. Yeah, like you ain't gotta do that. You come on this bitch at your own free will, ask your own questions, however you feeling. You feel me?
I
That's
think
different.
only because this is a job
Only because it's a job, what?
that I'm able to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
And
if
you ain't gotta represent, like, it's just
like
you.
here, I'm not representing a hood.
Yeah, you not representing a gang or a clique or nobody.
Right.
You not speaking for other men. You speaking for yourself or whatever the internet want to hear. You know? You feel me? You just, yeah, you asking your questions to what they want to hear from this man who
Sure.
probably representing the other niggas. So he gotta speak a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? So that'd be the thing, like with all of that shit, with the partner shit and shit. It just be like, nigga ain't just representing theyself, I'm representing the brand also. So if you beefing with my partner, I still gotta protect the brand. I can't, you know, it's up with you too. But I don't think like that no more. I be on my one man army shit and I fuck with everybody who fuck with me.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Cause we pushing peace.
Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
Fucking right.
Um,
And even if
but
you ain't pushing peace, when these cameras on, I suggest that you, if you really trying to kill a nigga, you better push peace on when the camera's on. You feel me? Just be smart for how you gonna do the shit.
yeah, we don't want nobody kill nobody. Just put that out there. Let me ask you: have you ever got any wise words from like Boosie or any other OGs from Baton Rouge?
Nah, not Boosie. I got wise words from Gates. Gates always give me some wise words.
It
Like,
seemed like that's all he got.
but it's a lot of wisdom though.
Yeah,
So
fact.
no matter what that nigga do or how the internet might try to view him or say about him, I look at the knowledge from that nigga.
Real tough.
You feel me? Cause me, I don't view rappers from what I like. If an artist had an impact in my life, no matter how they is personally, that ain't got shit to do with me. The music, like I be separating the artist from the person. You feel me? Like just they art.
Right.
Like that shit played a part in my life. So I don't give a fuck what they say about you. And Boosie, he gave me the knowledge from his music. Like Boosie was like all our uncle on some shit. Just growing up.
Real talk.
If you from a certain era. So I ain't never getting I fuck with Boosie though, we didn't talk, but he ain't never give me no wise words. Gates did. And Gates one of the people who told me like, big brother, you can't, beloved, you gotta, you can't get on the internet and, don't push them away, pull them close. Like he told me some shit like that. And he also told me like, going at other rappers that's bigger than a nigga or more politically inclined, he like, don't do that because they gonna blackball you. Like, he was the first person told me that shit like way back in 2019 or some shit. Feel me? So
makes sense.
I got wise words from him. He an OG that I got. Trying to see who else. I don't know. A lot of these OGs don't be pushing that too much wisdom to a nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta, in this shit, you gotta figure that shit out on your own. You gotta go for what you know. So I appreciate that nigga being in a nigga corner knowing he got his own shit going on. He just trying to give me some game or some shit he done went through. Right. So I ain't gotta bump my head. So I appreciate that from him. But I wish more of the Louisiana legends talk to the younger generation and shit and let them know so we ain't gotta go through the same shit they went through. Feel me? Lead by example. Practice what you preach, nigga. Fuck.
Do any OGs down there, like, it ain't gotta be no rap nigga or nothing, like, but do any of the OGs try to like squash beefs? Because I said that to say, cause like a lot of times your little homies, sometimes it work like your little homie might be into it with your people and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause they under your, you know what I'm saying, under your little branch, but your family somewhere else.
I think that shit unseen. That shit unheard of where I come from. Like the OGs ain't they be more fucked up than us. Like when I was growing up, it was always the 80s babies and shit. Like, man, y'all 90s babies fucked up. But in y'all prime, y'all was doing the same shit. Just
Facts.
like the 90s babies looking at these 2000 niggas and shit. We was basically doing some of the same shit. Now they're a little more flamboyant with they shit than we was. I give that we probably was viewed from the 80s babies like that too, but it's just you not that's we getting old. And we can't understand what them niggas going through or why they doing what the fuck they doing. But we I could relate to it because I kind of went the same shit. I done been on these same streets with the same type of shit. It's just a different time now. You feel me? And when I was coming up and shit, we ain't really had an internet like that, like when I was a teenager and shit.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah.
But I wish the OGs would really speak out because they voice big. They just don't know how big they voice is.
So look, rap beefs, they often come in the form of like diss tracks and stuff. Have you ever recorded a diss about somebody that you didn't release? And how do you decide like when you gonna respond to somebody in music versus ignore them?
I done made a couple of them bitches. Oh shit. I done made a couple of them bitches. Like I done made a couple of disses that ain't come out. Or ain't probably gonna never come out.
Why? Why they ain't come out?
Because it's like it gotta be relevant. You gotta drop that shit right then and there. A lot of shit probably done blew over, or I was just in a moment thinking it was way bigger than what it was, and the shit I'm saying gonna make it lead to it's gonna be a war. So when that shit been blew over and this and that, it ain't even relevant for to even come out. So we gonna just keep that up in there. Like I got a lot of songs, like even songs like nigga beefing with they bitch at the time. Then you end up getting back with her. You can't put this out now. Cause she gonna be like, bitch, what the
you
fuck?
been
Oh, that's how you
up.
feel? You know, woo, woo. So it's just like that with the rap beef shit, man. A lot of shit been to die down and they ain't go that far. So it's like, man, we gonna just keep this bitch in the file. You know, I might go back and listen to it though. Yeah, tap in.